Clarence Larkin wrote about Daniel's 70 weeks, and he actually um, gave a date as to the coming of Christ, the first coming, not the second coming. And so I wanted to read that to you because I think it's very relevant to this whole discussion of Daniel's 70 weeks. So Clarence Larkin wrote, the expression 70 weeks should read 77s. Whether those sevens are days, weeks, or years is to be determined by the context. The period of the 70 weeks is divided into 1 week, and it was to be 7 plus 62 equals 69 weeks, from the going forth of the commandment to restore and build Jerusalem unto Messiah the Prince. The date of the commandment is given in Nehemiah 2:1 as the month Nisan, in the 20th year of Artaxerxes the king, which was the 14th day of March, BC 445. The day when Jesus rode in triumphal entry into Jerusalem as Messiah the Prince was Palm Sunday, April 2nd, AD 30. Luke 19:37 through 40, we can read that. But the time between March 14th, BC 445, and April 2nd, AD 30 is more than 69 literal weeks. It is 445 plus 30 equals 475 years. What explanation can we give for this? It is clear to every careful student of the Word of God that there is a time element in the Scriptures. We come across such divisions of time as hours, days, weeks, months, years, times, and a dividing of time. To be intelligible and avoid confusion, they must all be interpreted on the same scale. What is that scale? It is given in Numbers 14:34. After the number of the days in which ye searched the land, even 40 days, each day for a year shall ye bear your iniquities, even 40 years. Also see Ezekiel 4:6. So the Lord's scale then is a day stands for a year. So let us apply the scale to the 70 weeks. We found that the time between the commandment to restore and build Jerusalem and Messiah the Prince was to be 69 weeks, or 69 times 7 equals 483 days. Or if a day stands for a year, 483 years. But we found that from BC 445 to AD 30 was the 475 years, a difference of 8 years. So how can we account for the difference? We must not forget that there are years of different lengths. The lunar year has 354 days. The calendar year has 360 days. The solar year has 365 days. The Julian or astronomical year has 365 and a quarter days, and it is necessary to add 1 day every 4 years to the calendar. Now, which of these years shall we use in our calculation? We find the key in the Word of God in Genesis 7:11 through 24, 8, 3, and 4. In the account of the flood, we find that the 5 months from the 17th day of the second month until the 17th day of the seventh month are reckoned as 150 days, or 30 days to a month, or 360 days to a calendar. So we see that we are to use in prophetical chronology a calendar year of 360 days. According to ordinary chronology, the 475 years from BC 445 to AD 30 are solar years of 365 days each. Now, counting the years from BC 45 to AD 30 inclusively, we have 476 solar years. Multiplying these 476 years by 365, the number of days in a solar year, we have 173,740 days, to which add 119 days for leap years, and we have 173,859 days. Add to these 20 days inclusive from March 14th to April 2nd, and we have 173,879 days. Divide 173,879 by 360, the number of days in the prophetical year, and we have 483 years, all to 1 day. The exact number of days, 483 in 69 weeks. Each day standing for a year. Could there be anything more conclusive to prove that Daniel's 69 weeks ran out on April 2nd, AD 30, the day that Jesus rode in triumph into the city of Jerusalem? So that's the first 69 weeks, and then I will deal with the 70th week after this video.